All right, boys, we're just going to get into it. Officially episode 35, Dom Juan, Jared Suter, Ear God. Let's just go, Jared.
Let's just do it.
Let's do it. The guest we have on today has had a buzz going strong for over a year now. When he came on the scene, he came in full force, Jared, and he continues to make waves.
Gunning, dude. Literally, too.
Even in the desert, making waves.
Up.
You can make waves in the desert.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
It's a fact. Sir. All right. And if you're out here and if you haven't heard of him, you clearly aren't in tune with the scene. You clearly just don't have social media. You don't have nothing. Because if you're in Phoenix, you know about the boy.
Yeah, facts.
Okay.
100%.
And if you have a platform and you're not trying to get this man on your platform, I don't know what you're doing. You got to question that if that's not happening, right? So yeah, we are in the midst of an up and coming Phoenix legend, one of the hottest rappers, out here. One of the hottest rappers in the scene. I'm excited to learn about more about his story and journey. Talk about a man putting out for the city, representing Maryvale and La Fina Quiera, 602 Byron.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. That's love. Thank you, bro.
Man, we appreciate you coming on, dude. It's an honor.
Appreciate y'all having me.
We've been waiting on this one for sure. Glad we can make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Byron, thank you, man. Thank you for coming out. We wanted you on not only share your story and journey, but help bring ideas, inspiration, and creativity within range of everybody, man. So thank you.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate y'all like always, for real.
Awesome. Well, let's get into it, man.
First time, dude.
First time I saw you, you had a mask on just like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
At a show. And it was funny because the buzz had been going for a while now. You pulled up to the show and you had your clique with you. You had your boys. Sir. You rolled deep. And I just remember, even with the mask on, I was like, that's Byron.
Oh, yeah?
He called me later and he was like, dude, he's like, I saw him. He's like, all I could see was just eyes. He's like, I knew that was Byron.
Yeah,
dude. So that was him.
That's funny you said that. A lot of people do say that too. They'll be like, you have that mask on, but we could tell it's you. You know what I mean? Something I like to put it up too. You know what I mean? So I can show off the 602.
Yeah. That's sick, dude.
Kind of like my signature little shiesty mask, you know?
I like that.
The next show.
So do you feel like you're already building up the legend just based on the silhouette?
At first I didn't think about it like that, but until I started, it hit me when I had a fan dress up as me for Halloween.
Oh no way, you did?
Yeah, I did.
That's
I
sick.
did. Yeah, and that's when it hit me, and I was like, okay, she had it was a 15-year-old girl who she's like, so she dresses up like a boy and stuff, which is cool, you know. So she dressed up as me, and she had her pea glasses. She drew on the 602. The cross, you know what I mean?
Wow, that's sick, dude.
Man, yeah, and like just dressed like me, and I was like, man, that's love. Yeah, it was.
That's like when you know you made it.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. Yeah, 100%.
And I was pretty early on too to my like rapping career, and I was like, that's pretty dope. You know what I mean?
No, it's a distinct look. You got a very distinct look. That and like the when you got the gold glasses on
too.
Hell
yeah. Yes, sir.
Man, well, I said this in a past episode, Byron, that like if I'm an outsider outside of Phoenix, never been really familiar with the city, never really been here. And if I had an idea or an image of what I would think a Phoenix artist would sound like, look like, be like, I feel like you would be an artist that would come to mind. Do you feel the same way?
I hope so, bro, because I really try to put on for Phoenix, you know? So I really hope so. I hope when people think of Phoenix, they think of my sound, my music, you know, and then it's an honor for it to be like that, you know what I mean? So if you're coming out here and you look into the scene, I feel like, I'd be like one of the major ones, you know, putting on and making that sound for Phoenix.
You have your own sound.
I do. I appreciate it.
I think so. I mean, I would say like when a Byron,
totally,
whether it's a feature or a single, whatever it is, man, it's like, you know it's you, I feel like.
And you just, all the references to Arizona, even just not just in the song titles, it's in your name, like you're to the core putting on for the stage.
On
your neck, exactly. Like it's official. Sign.
Hell yeah.
Man. So I wrote down some words, just like, single words that I just feel like describe your music and your sound. I'm just going to go ahead and list those here. So I said aggressive, hard, brash, street, and real.
Hell yeah.
That's just what I get from your music. When I listen to it, I just feel like it's what I think Phoenix would sound like. I could hear it in your voice. You mean what you're saying. What do you think separates you from some of the other artists that are up and coming?
I think my work ethic, bro. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody.
You're active.
Yeah, nobody in the state works as hard as me, bro. I can say that confidently. You know what I mean? I work at this every day, man. You know what I mean? Like, there's literally on my birthday, I was working. You know what I mean? Like, every day I'm doing something to this music shit. If it's not for music, it's on the business side of things, or interviews, or shows, or you know what I mean? Just anything I can do to put on for me and the state as well. You know what I mean? The city. But yeah, just the work ethic. I don't think anybody's working as hard as me.
Man,
You know what I mean, that's what sets me apart from everybody else.
I love it, man. I always see you like you're promoting features.
Yeah,
You're traveling. I see you going to Tucson, LA. I mean, you're moving out here,
yeah.
bro.
I'm trying to, cause that's the best way to put on for where you're from is to go somewhere else. You know what I mean, and show love to them. When I first started rapping, that's kind of what I had in mind, and I did this track called 602 to 303. I went out to Denver and I tapped in with the music scene out there because Denver and Phoenix always kind of had that connection. We're a lot similar in some ways, you know. And when I went out there, it was nothing but love, and a lot of the people are similar. So it was a good connection, a good way to like connect the bridges and shit. And yeah, they showed me a lot of love, bro. And I feel like I get a lot more love over there too, you know, than in my own city. You know what I mean? But it's like all love, you know, everywhere.
People say that. We hear that a lot.
Yeah.
People say
Why
that.
is
They get
that?
that a lot, dude. It's weird, dude. It's just people too close to it.
Yeah,
or something.
it's a lot of envy, you know what I mean? A lot of just hate, you know what I mean? When you see the people you grew up with, you know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? I don't know like how other people think about it, but I guess like, you know, they just don't want to see the people you grew up with do better than them, you know what I mean?
It almost, even if they don't know you, like you said, yeah, it's like, I wonder if seeing it in the same city it makes it like, oh, well, if they're doing it, I could, and I'm not.
You know,
yeah,
it's probably what they're mad at. They're
when
more
it's
mad at
happening in
themselves, yeah.
Denver, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's, if I went to Denver and put it all on the line, maybe I could do it, but I don't know. Yeah, and you got LA to Phoenix too. You did.
I got LA to Phoenix.
You're definitely working out of state, dude.
Yeah, yes sir, man. I'm trying to get to, you know, trying to put on.
Working with a lot of people too, dude. You're not shy about collaborating at all.
Oh yeah,
it's
for
awesome
sure.
to see too, because I think that's something we've heard people shy away from a little bit, unless like in their own little group and stuff. And you're all over the place, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I try to show love to everybody, you know. So you know, I try to make as much collaborations as I can. That's definitely one way I got my name out there too. Is,
Yes.
you know, just working with a lot of people, you know, because they'll be like, "Oh, you know him? He messed with that," or you know, it's kind of like I'm always in their face, you know.
Yeah,
so,
dude. And all of a sudden they're like, "Wait, I got 5 people I know are fucking with this
they're
guy,
like,
dude.
so
I gotta
like,
tap
you know,
in with them."
exactly,
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. And he's putting his business out there. He's ready to work, dude. Like, it's not a mystery how to tap in with you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I try to reply to everybody and show as much love as I can. Now it's getting a little crazy because like I got like multiple people just message me all day.
Man, your phone's got to be going crazy.
Going
Man, yeah, it's just going nuts. Every day I wake up, it's like, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know,
It's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah, definitely not. There's nothing like to complain about. It's all love. I appreciate all the love I get, you know, but it's kind of hard to keep up with everybody. And if I don't reply, you know, I'm sorry. I just, you know, so much shit going on, you know. Just every day I got something that, you know.
Going on. Someone got a proposition for you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm always trying, and me too, I'm always trying to get something going, always in motion, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we appreciate the communication. You know, that's why I was like, man, if he's able like to take time to reach out to us, like he's doing this with other people as well. Like,
100%,
for sure,
dude.
Tapping in. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey Byron, thank you enough for letting you come onto this show before you got the assistant, because it seems like you're pretty close to like
pre-assistant.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, I've had offers like people like trying to help me like manage and assist me. I do have a manager, which is mainly my homie who does help me, but I mainly manage most of my stuff, you know.
Yeah,
And he does help me. Shout out my boy Phoenix 35.
Oh, Phoenix 35. Yeah,
that's my boy.
Okay, cool.
So that was my homie since like 7th grade. You know what I mean? So we never thought we would be doing this rap shit, honestly.
Wow.
And we kind of like went on separate ways for a while. He was doing his thing, I was doing my thing, and we clicked up again because I started doing music. He saw the potential. He believed in me, man, and he invested a lot of, you know, time, effort, and money into me. And we just been at this, man. You know what I mean? For like a year and a half now. But yeah, you know, he's one of the main persons or first person to like really believe in me and show me love. You know what I mean?
He saw the vision.
Yeah, he saw the vision. You know, we've always talked about this, and it's crazy to see it come to life, man. You know what I mean? And I'm very grateful. It's just crazy to see, but that just kind of shows how much work we've put into this, how much time. You know what I mean? Sacrifices. Like, you know, when we first started, I wasn't getting nothing out of this. You know what I mean? I was putting my all and getting nothing back. You know, and thankfully now I'm starting to get things back.
You're seeing the dividends now.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, I'm blessed.
Love it, man.
And it's funny that your music Dom describes as aggressive, hard, brash, street real. I'm like getting a totally different representation, hearing him and seeing him kind of face to face. You know, very cool, calm, collective, very well spoken.
Oh, yeah.
And then also too, like there's this bit of like modestness to you, but then you carry yourself with this confidence. So I'm like, I got to give you respect, man. Like you really you really carry yourself. So it's just crazy to get to hear that as the music, but then when you actually see you and like getting a chance to talk to you is like almost feels completely different.
I've got that before, man. You know, people would be like, you make a lot of aggressive music, and in person you're cool, you're calm, you know. A lot of times, bro, when I go to the studios, when I have a lot of shit on my chest, I just want to, you know, talk my shit, and that's where my music comes from. A lot of times is when I go, my music is kind of like, you know, me kind of letting things off my chest. It's like, you know, when I want to talk my shit, when I'm mad, when I'm, you know.
You can feel that.
Yeah, you know, and it's pure. I mean, that's why people feel it is when, you know, but I also have music where it's like, I have mellow music. I have lady bangers, you know, I have music where it's like,
mental.
You know, mental. That's one of the first ones. Yeah, they're mental. There you go. I'm glad you brought it up. Yeah, that's like one of the.
You got a lot of them, but that was one that stood out to
you.
me.
Hurt You First too. I think Hurt was it. Is that
Hurt You First? Yeah, that's one I dropped off.
Recent.
Yeah. So I got a lot of things. I got a lot of songs I haven't put out that were different than what I have out. You know what I mean? That are coming soon, and you guys will see that versatility in my music, you know what I mean? And I'm just trying to reach every angle, you know, because not everybody's gonna like the aggressive things, not everybody's gonna like the mellow things, but you know, I'm trying to make music to where anybody that listens to it will find something in my catalog that they will like, you know what I mean?
For sure, dude.
And that's the way to win. That's the way all these big artists are doing it, you know what I mean? Is they hit every angle with it, you know? And I love making music, so, and it's all emotion. Music is all emotion, so like I'm human just like everybody else. We go through all these emotions, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just put it onto the music, you know, and hope someone else can hear it and relate to it.
Man,
dude.
This is awesome.
Yeah, good stuff.
I need to bring up next your hometown, Maryvale.
Maryvale.
All right. So for some of our guests out there who aren't from Arizona, if you could describe Maryvale in your own words, how would you put that?
Shit, Maryvale's the west side of Phoenix. You know, it's that one spot, you know, in the city where it's like, shit gets serious, you know what I mean? And it's grimy there, for sure, it's grimy, but there's also a lot of community love. You know, a lot of people that rep Maryvale, that they kind of come together, you know, which is pretty cool, you know. And now I'm starting to see a lot more people acknowledging Maryvale and showing love to Maryvale and coming together, you know, making all these vlogs, making, you know, getting that acknowledged. And it's just one of those areas, you know what I mean? It's just, shit gets serious. It's a lot of crime, you know what I mean? A lot of bullshit going on. But there's also like a lot of positive things going on in the community, you know what I mean? And but yeah, I mean, shit, if you want to see the grimy parts of Phoenix, I mean, it's Maryvale. It's a lot of history to Maryvale, you know what I mean? It's very big as well, you know, it's very big.
It's one of the older cities in Phoenix,
it is.
too.
It's been around for a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been around for a while. But yeah, man, same
That's home.
It's it's home, you know what I mean? And
well, speaking of home, I did a little bit of homework, and I just want to there's some cross streets and some places in Maryvale I want to shout out.
Okay.
And I guess just, kind of tell me what your thoughts about it. One of them was 35th and Camelback.
Okay, 35th and Camelback.
Yeah. Was that section of Maryvale, is that a particular spot in anywhere? I asked because when I saw the hood vlog or the hood tours you did, you taken Valley Records around, man, and these seem like some pretty critical places to Maryvale. You were walking around out there.
I went to Alhambra, which is around there. It's on 39th. But yeah, I mean, I was always around there. I mean, 35th Camelback. I mean,
43rd and Thomas.
43rd and Thomas, the VGs. I just did a hood vlog there recently. I was
That's
some
the
of the
newest
homies
one?
from. That's the newest
Yeah,
one.
okay.
Just dropped yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, that just dropped too.
That just dropped.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are like areas I've been around. Like honestly, I've been around all of Maryvale. You know, I moved a lot as a kid.
Okay.
But I mainly stayed on 67th. But yeah, I was really around Maryvale, just moving around. You know what I mean? My mom would move us around a lot. You know what I mean, with different schools and shit. But yeah, high school until Alhambra, charter schools and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was all over Maryvale for sure.
Let's go. Yeah, I wrote down 27th and Indian School. Just a few.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Everybody know 20. Everybody know 27 Indian School. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, that's a famous spot right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that's what I like about your videos and your music, man, because it's like when you have a visual, you get to see these places that you're actually in. And then your music, if it doesn't have visual to it, I'm picturing these places in Maryvale. You know, I'm picturing some of the sceneries as your music's so descriptive. You know?
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do is, because I feel like a lot of people have this perception of Arizona or Phoenix where it's like, man, it's dry, ain't nothing going on there. It's a retirement state. But, I'm not trying to make it seem like we're the most gangster, we the most whatever it is. Nah, I'm just trying to let y'all know what it is out here, you know, and what it's like, you know, and I don't yeah, like I don't want to say we're the hardest or the most whatever, you know, but we got our parts, you know what I mean? We got our areas, and
It's real.
Yeah, you know, just trying to get it acknowledged.
When you started your music career and you started recording different songs and started, you know, trying to build your sound, feeling what you're confident in releasing, is the visual representation something that was a thought process to you, or this is completely 100% you, who you were before you started making music to what you are now, that is all 100% the same?
I never thought I was gonna rap, bro. I never thought I was gonna rap. I just started rapping like a year and a half ago.
That's crazy.
That's
like
insane,
I never,
dude. That's insane.
Like I
We
never.
were actually putting timelines on like when you started rapping, because obviously you just like we just look back at your content and it's like very recent. So we're like,
Yeah.
Is this when he started rapping?
Doing
like we really
5-figure
had
views
conversations
on shit,
about
dude.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I
That's
just started
crazy.
rapping, bro. But I feel like what people, because like the videos, right? Like, bro, most of my videos are gun and runs. So it's basically we just shoot wherever I'm at and just, you know, get these little scenes or whatever. So yeah, like it's all authentic. You know what I mean? Like I was doing other shit before rapping. I was throwing parties. You know, just doing. I was doing other shit. You know what I mean? I was doing other shit, and I was already known in the city. Like I was already with my peers, people my age, like I was already known. You know what I mean?
It's like the Lil Baby effect.
Yeah, it is the little baby.
Yeah, so
Everybody knew about it.
Yeah, like I was already known. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was already known. Also, too, when I was younger, when I was like 13, I was Facebook famous. I was getting like 1,000 likes or some on Facebook. You know what I mean? And just cause like I was just known like in school, like, you know, I would take pictures, like I was just like a ladies man, you know what I mean? Like I'd have all these little bitches and like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just, you know, I was like a P, just a, you know? Yeah, it was like a little Facebook P, you know what I mean? And you know, and I was like a good looking little kid, so like all the little girls would fuck with me and have me as their fucking lock screen and shit. So like I was already kind of like
lock screen.
Yeah,
dude,
bro.
He's had Halloween costumes as the lock screen.
Yeah, so like
some big ones checked off the list, dude.
Yeah, because I even have people hit me up like, oh, I used to have you on Facebook when you were Facebook famous. I see what you're doing. Like they'll hit me up, you know, which is cool. Which is cool, you know. So like, yeah, so I kind of been known around my peers. So when I started doing music, I think it threw people off. Like, oh shit, he's doing music, and oh shit, he's kind of good. Like, oh shit, you know. So like, yeah, so I think that's where it came from. Where I started going up like that, because people already knew who I was, and if they didn't know, someone they knew who I was, or you know, or now they know. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I've already kind of had my buzz in the city for a while. So I think, you know what I mean. That's kind of where it comes from. Yeah, and the videos they're all authentic, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
could
you
tell.
know what I mean? I was just a, you know what I mean, little ghetto ass kid around Maryvale, you know what I mean? Just recording my videos and shit. But yeah, I never thought I was gonna rap, man. I never thought I was gonna do this, and I'm grateful I did. I really started rapping though because I got locked up, and my baby mama had got pregnant, and she was I believe she was like 6 months. I was in there, and like when I was in there, I was like, man, this shit hurt. It hurt different because like, you know, I got my baby on the other side. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that person to be locked up and my baby grow without me. So I stopped doing all the bullshit I was doing before the rap, and when I got out, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something. Like I'm a rap. You know what I mean? Because I always knew I could rap. I always freestyle, fucked around when I was younger. I always was always the better rapper in the group, you know, when you get drunk with your friends.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying?
Start freestyling with the boys.
Yeah, you know, with your boys, you know, fuck around.
to the
Yeah,
BCD.
you know? I was always good. I was like, you know, people were like, damn, you're good. And I liked, you know, that acknowledgement, like, oh, you're a good rapper, whatever. So I really started taking it serious, bro. And I made my first song called Talk My Shit. It's out on YouTube right now. That was my first song ever made in the studio. First time ever going to the studio. And I made a video for that as well. It's on my boys Phoenix 35 channel. But yeah, I made that. And
What year was that?
I was 20. What was it?
21?
2021.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I believe, 2021. The
crazy.
beginning of I think January in 2021. Yeah, 2021. Yeah, for sure.
To be where
2021.
you're at that fast.
That's Bernie
crazy.
Madoff stock
Yeah,
numbers,
dude.
man. They
But
just
see, that's
straight
just
up climbing.
I see
the
it.
thing-
escalator.
that-
I get it. I get why you're at where you're at in just a year and a half.
Yeah,
You're one of very few people that can turn just your life, just life in general. Somehow you can make that into a brand. So it's a brand you're already living. So you don't have to like carry, like wear it. You don't have to put on a shirt. Like it's just who you are. So everything you do is synonymous with basically your life choices, everything that's happened so far. A lot of times when people rap, they rap and then they try to find an identity.
Mm-hmm.
You have an identity that just so happens to be naturally good at making music, being creative. So now you're able to know like how to serve each other rather than one leans on the other. Because some people can have incredible talent, no branding. Some people can have great branding, no talent. So when they're leaning on each other, it does never work. Somebody that literally has the lifestyle and just normal life things that you do with natural talent, and those are building on each other. So from here, probably on out, you're going to have a pretty good career because it's naturally what's going to happen.
I appreciate that, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like for that year, you know, like it's not like I stopped. I once I dropped that first video, bro, I dropped my first song. After that, I was hooked because it did really good for my first song. And literally every week I was dropping a song for a while, like a video and a song. I was putting all my money, everything all my money, everything into this music shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And for the longest time, I wasn't getting nothing back. You know what I mean? And I was struggling for a bit. Now I ain't gonna cap, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like I wasn't having my bills paid or nothing. I was just putting everything into this music, you know what I mean? And everything, any money I made, I put into the music.
Yeah.
You know, so and it took me a while, you know, but I got to it, and you know, like I'm starting to get things back, like I said, but it's because of that hard work, you know, where I'm at. Mm-hmm. Also, my daughter pushes me, man. You know what I mean? Like having my kid. When she was born, I even went crazy because I was rapping while she was, you know, in the womb, in my baby mom's stomach and shit. But when she was born, it was like, all right, you know, I'm going crazy with this now. You know what I mean? And, you know, and a lot of people didn't believe in me either. Like, you know, a lot of people, like, I really was the only one pushing myself for the longest time. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it comes from too. It's like, I don't need nobody to believe in me. I'm gonna do this shit myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at right now. Even like, you know, if I fall off with people, like, I'm gonna still get it regardless.
Man, I wanted to actually bring this up to you, man, because I feel like, you know, in the short amount of time that you've been able to have success, I'm sure you've had sneak dissers, you've had haters. You know, to kind of compare, we kind of feel like we've kind of seen some of that in our space now. How do you deal with that, man? Especially at like the level you're going. Like, what's your mentality towards that? And do you just kind of keep shit going? Because usually the people that are sneak dissing are people that are less than you, right? So it's like, how do you kind of handle that more or less?
So like I said, I've been popping since I was like 13, right? Facebook famous. Back then, bro, I used to have haters just like I have right now. I used to have people questioning why I wasn't dead, like things like that.
Damn.
Like, yeah, I'm telling you, but because where I'm from, it's like you're 13, being a badass kid. We're still we're doing things we shouldn't be doing. Like at 13, I was partying. I was out here doing stupid shit, like, you know, and just like I always felt like I was older than what I was, you know, and I did get a lot of hate then too. The thing with hate though is like they like see haters. I noticed it too. The haters are undercover fans. They really fuck with you. They really fuck with you.
You're right.
They just don't want to tell you.
You talk about that in the music too. You talk about the OGs like actually really liking your shit.
Like that's what I'm saying too. I had an OG who was hating on me. And he actually got to know me and meet me and talk to me and was like, you know what, you a cool ass dude, whatever, you know, like my fault, I was hating, you know what I'm saying? And
he admitted it. Wow,
he admitted,
that's crazy. Converted.
You don't see that a lot.
Hater,
dude. Listen to that one.
Look, this is literally what he told me. He said I was drinking some of that haterade. It's literally what he told me.
Sipping
I'm sorry,
it daily.
You know? Yeah, so he literally told me that, and it's like that's what I was like. Okay, yeah, they're undercover fans, you know, and you can't. If you're not getting haters, bro, you're not doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we talk about.
If you're not getting haters, you're not doing something right. You know what I mean? If people are talking about you, you know what I mean? It's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right? Like a negative comment is still a comment.
Yeah,
right?
That's I love getting hated on, bro. I capitalize on that.
Yeah, that feels
you. Know what I'm saying? Like I've had a lot of people hate on me, and then I just hit them back with that song, and they're like, oh shit, you know what I mean? I fucked up, you know what I mean?
Sometimes you hit them back to back,
yeah,
right?
sometimes you do the back to back.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I could rap for days, you know what I mean? Nobody want to rap battle me, you know what I mean? Like, it's over with, you know what I mean?
Man, I feel like, are you ready to get into the music, Byron? Is it cool?
Yeah, come on.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Jared, kick us off with the music, man.
With this one, I know we're both talking about this, but Out the Desert, I know your favorite, one of your favorite. Yeah. Do you want to go another song? Do you want to talk about City?
No. Let's hit Out the Desert. Go ahead.
Dude. No, go. My Mama Pimp, dude.
All right, man. Mama, I'm a Pimp.
My Mama Pimp.
Okay, so I mean, it's a great EP overall, but, you know, I have some favorites. That's probably number one for me, man.
Yeah? Okay.
I love the Billie Jean sample. Okay, I grew up
so fire.
near Gary, Indiana, home of Michael Jackson. But I gotta say this, man. You and then the combination of is it Danny Boy?
Yeah, Danny Boy.
Man, y'all were just snapping on that. And who produced that beat?
I can't even remember, bro. That was a while.
Cause man, you go from the be careful who you love, and then all of a sudden it's just like doom, these drums kick in.
Yeah,
shit was hard.
I can't remember, but shout out to I forgot who made that. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I love that sample too. That was.
How'd the idea come up for that, man? Was that something? Do you remember, like, you just had it?
I just found that beat. I remember. I just found that beat, and I was like, "Yo, this is fucking hard." And I was like, "Yeah, dude." And it was like he was talking about my mama always told me,
"Be careful what you do."
And I was like, so exactly. I was like, my mama told me never trust a bitch, cause bitches ain't shit. Yeah, so I just kind of rolled off it, and I was just like, I just made that pretty quick, I just talked my shit, man.
Danny Boy,
you made that one quick, huh?
Yeah.
That one came out quick. Wow.
Yeah, pretty quick, and then I had made the open, and that fool had seen his shit too, and then I was like, bro, just hop on it,
Man.
And yeah,
creative magic.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
love it.
Yes, sir.
And then, another one that you actually had a video to is Ghetto Babies. Man, that looked like a good time at that house party, man.
Yeah, that was lit, man.
Shout out to Titties.
Yes, sir. Shout out my boy Swifty Blue, Cap G. You know what I mean?
Cap G.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Jared.
Yeah, oh yeah, Cap G for sure. Are you co-signed, I think I saw? Was that or something about that?
Yeah, so they co-signed me, like they be showing love, bro, for sure. Like every time they pull up to Arizona, they tap in with me.
That's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, which is dope,
Dude,
so.
I did. I saw him in one of your videos you posted. And I had I think I sent it to them. I was like, I think that's just Cap G, casually chilling in the living room, dude.
Like, he's in there.
Like
my boy,
really in there, dude. Not like with around a bunch of people or in the corner. He was just right in there hanging,
Byron.
dude. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's my boy, bro.
You're my boy, Blue.
You know what I mean? And I've known him for a couple months now. Shout out Brick Wolfpack. That's how I met him, through Brick Wolfpack.
Brick Wolfpack. Okay.
Yeah, he signed to PRE. Young Dog's label.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, he's the only Mexican signed to Young Dog's label.
For real?
True.
Yeah.
Give me a bomb for that, Drew.
Yeah, so, shout out, bro.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Young Dog.
Yeah.
But, they bro put me on, and we've been rocking with him since. You know what I mean? Rocking with them. They show mad love, bro, for sure.
Dude, he does. He fucks with Arizona artists super heavy.
Yeah, Cap G. Yeah, Cap G's been out here.
And he's from LA, right?
Huh?
Is he up?
No, he's from Atlanta.
Oh, from the A. Okay.
Yeah.
What he made a song with another guy out here. I think Eddie Kovar. I think I saw too. Like he makes songs with people.
Yeah, he's out here a lot, bro.
Here.
Yeah, me and him gotta get one in. So he told me about it. We just honestly every time we see each other, it's more like on some homie shit.
It looked like that.
You know what I mean?
Saw,
like sometimes when I have a lot of close homies who I should be making a lot of songs with, but most of the time we're just kicking on some homie stuff.
That's cool though. It'll come though. That sounds like that's the way you've been doing it though. It'll be natural when it happens.
Yeah, at its own time.
They'll be the ones instead of you having to ask. They'll just be like, hey, dude, come on, I gotta get a song with you, dude.
Yeah, I mean, bro told me we should make a song for sure. I had gone out to Cali and he had told me because we link up wherever we're at. You know what I mean? I try to show love and bro definitely does show love back. So
that's dope.
Yeah, coming soon.
That's crazy, man. That'll be huge. That one's gonna go nuts. That's gonna go absolutely nuts.
For sure.
Well, should we just bring it up?
Skip and hit him.
All right. So I guess I have a question before I bring up this next song. Did you do cap rap before the Hit 'Em Up diss?
I did.
Okay, and you did those back to back, right?
Back to back.
Okay, so I was like, my boy pulled a Drake move over here, just
yes,
so
sir,
and not to get into the specifics, man, but I just gotta say, like, let's do it, bro. Because like,
come on,
he's okay. Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, come on.
Well, look, so for us being in the space, right, we're a year into it. We're following the who's right of Phoenix hip hop, and we see the two sides going at it, and then we see you drop back to back tracks with videos. I mean, talk to me, I guess, just about like that moment. Like, what your mentality just seemed like I'm going all in on this.
Yeah, so like the reason behind those diss tracks was mainly I had got into it with this other rapper, his name's Deontay and shit, and I had got into it with this DJ who supports him basically, I guess.
Yeah, DJ Ah,
which she made an Arizona freshman list, and I ain't got nothing wrong with me not being on it, but there was literally no Hispanics.
But you should have been on that list. I'm gonna say that right now.
No, for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? But like I said, it was more off I feel like it was off a personal type level, whatever the fuck, like of her setting that list together. But yeah, I wasn't on it, and there was no Mexicans on there, and me,
Phoenix,
bro,
man.
It's Phoenix,
it's crazy.
So it's like. And it kind of like, I was like, man, what the fuck? If at least I'm not on it, like have another Mexican or somebody, you know what I'm saying? shout out everybody that was on it and shit. You know what I mean? I'm not a hater or nothing like that. No. But I was just like, man, like I felt some type of way. You know what I mean? And I spoke on it, and me and her even had a conversation on the phone, and before anything was said or anything, and she was disrespectful as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was like, man, fuck you as a person. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be beefing with no female or nothing, but yo, like, you know, like
it's about respect.
It's about the respect. You know what I mean? And she felt some type of way, you know. And I try to clarify things. You know, I'm not disrespectful about no race thing or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing like that ever. You know what I mean? And I think she was trying to make it a race thing. That's, you know what I mean? And that kind of, cause she said something like in the lines of, she was basically saying my music was trash. How do you say trash in Spanish? And she said it completely wrong. She was like,
instead of basura.
Basura, you know what I mean? Like it was completely wrong, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's where I was like, man, fuck that. You're not about to disrespect me and my just, you know, I haven't said nothing. Like before that I had said nothing. So after she pulled that shit, and then me and that fool Yante were like back and forth in the comments, because I had seen him in person, and well, you know what I mean, that happened, and he ain't want to push up on her, he didn't want to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he know what's up, you know what I mean? Like, he know what happened, you know what I mean? And he was in the comments trying to act tough, trying to whatever. I'm like, all right, man, fuck it, we'll take it to the music shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, fuck it, I'm a rapper. I'm gonna talk about. I'm always dissing motherfuckers in my songs. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me
That's a Phoenix tradition. That's a rich Phoenix tradition.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm like, let me talk my shit. Yeah, let me talk my shit. So I made cap rap. You know what I mean? And I was
out
waiting.
The gates.
Yeah, I was waiting for a response. You know what I'm saying? The podcast I picked up on it too. Shout out to Tone. You know what I mean? He picked on it and was like, you know, talking about it on his podcast and shit. And it picked up, and I was waiting for a response. I waited like 2 days or some shit. I don't know. Something.
2 days too late?
Yeah, so he didn't make one. So I'm like, all right, bro, you taking too long. So I made another one. Because he wants to go. What he did was he tried to go to the hood and ask these tweaks who don't know nothing about nothing. I think I've seen that. He go to the hood trying to show a picture of me, asking the tweaks if they know me. Like, boy, I'm not out here in the fucking tweaks, like, cause they don't know me. You feel me? Like, I'm out here, you know what I mean, trying to do better things. I ain't in the hood like out here doing stupid shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't want to pull up to the spot I sent him. He wants to go to another spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker was for the internet. You know what I'm saying? On some clown shit, whatever. But you know, so that happened, and he had pulled up to the VGs and did pull that bullshit, and then so I'm like, all right, bet. So I used the clip of her talking shit about how to say garbage in Spanish. I used that, you know what I mean, and then someone in the comments too had said, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Watch him diss you on some hit him up beat or something like that. Oh. And I was like, man, that would be hard.
Oh shit, that was
like, yes, somebody commented that because it was a live.
Shout out to that person.
Yeah, for real. It was a live, and she said that on live. That's where she fucked up because you know you can't edit that. She was on live. I was on the live watching it when she was on the podcast on the phone with Two Tone. You know what I mean? And so I was like, you fucked up. I was like, you fucked up. You know what I mean? And so I used that, and I put the beat together, whatever. I put the effects, all that. I did that myself. Man, all that shit. Yeah, I did. And then I put it to my boy Crisscross, who does who's an engineer. He did that song with me. He recorded me. And I did that shit in a day, bro. Literally, I wrote the song, and then I went literally like, I think that same day, because it was at nighttime, and then like later on that afternoon the next day or some shit, I went and I made that song and I dropped it later on that day. Man, you know what I mean?
The process is just
crazy. Yeah, but like that song, bro, it was so easy to make because it was like raw as fuck, and it's like I just had some shit to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just went and just
you were in the flow.
That's the vibe I got. It was like you wrote it, you thought of it, you know, pictured it, went in the booth, and just laid it down.
Yeah, for sure, bro. That's probably one of my hardest shots. Like everywhere I go, I feel like people bring that one up. Everywhere I go, like if I get recognized, they bring that up. You know what I mean? That song, that song. They hit him up. They hit him up. Yeah,
that's cool.
I mean, it's a classic beat too.
Yeah. The guy that just got tatted about it, that's his favorite song. That's what he told me. He was like, bro, he was like, man, he's like, I like what you did. You know, standing up for you and you know, like you know, standing up. You know what I mean? Like
absolutely.
So you know, it was raw. You know what I mean? And especially I was standing up for me. You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans in this shit. You know, the Arizona rap scene as a whole, you know what I mean? Because they're not even from Arizona. That's the thing, too. And I got nothing against that. The one that's not from here putting on. But if you're from here, if you're not from here and you're trying to put on for the state, at least show love to the natives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least show love. You know what I'm saying? Because Phoenix, there's a lot of people that are not from here. You know what I'm saying? But we accept that. You can't be mad
about that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I accept that. You know, I fuck with everybody. Like I said, but if you're not showing love to the place you're at, you know what I'm saying? Then why would we fuck with you? You know what I mean? Like, so that's the problem I had with them. And yeah, I mean, shit, those tracks came out of it. He still ain't make a response. I mean, if he did, I was weak. I don't know. I haven't heard of it. He blocked me on everything. So did she. He blocked me on everything because they had people like going on his live playing the song. You know what I'm saying? That fool moved out of Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh wow.
Yeah, I think that song changed his life.
Got him in a different direction.
That fool don't even live here no more. You know what I mean? So,
man.
Bro, people go on his live and play the song.
Yeah, somebody went on his live and played the song. Yeah, someone recorded it too. Somewhere on my phone. Yeah, somebody recorded it. They went on his live. They joined his live and they played the song.
That's hard, dude.
Yeah, bro. Like that shit went viral.
People putting on for you, dude.
Yeah. It's like it was crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I think someone was like sending him threats and shit. Like, it was crazy. I was like, holy shit!
Like,
like,
hey, don't do that.
I was like, I don't condone no violence. Like, you know, y'all getting me in trouble and shit, but. Yeah, like, it was just crazy. I was like, damn, like, I appreciate all the love. You know what I mean? Like, that shit went crazy, for sure.
Man. It was like the in-state East Coast, West Coast beat. You know what I'm saying? I felt like we were witnessing. And Drew, from an outsider's perspective, Drew, yeah.
Dom was the first one that, like, peeped the whole situation. Mm-hmm. We try to keep our ear to everything and whatnot. So he sent us in the group chat, like, what was happening. And this is when I started to know who you were, because I had mentioned you a couple of times, but this is where it was like, it kind of went to a whole nother level. So we paid attention to everything. The consistency, the way you guys played it out, thankfully no violence happened. You guys didn't meet and squabbled and shit like that. Like, I don't ever really, I'm okay with beef as in the sport of it, but I don't ever really like when something ramification where somebody, or condone violence or somebody else gets hurt in the process.
Of course.
Yeah. So I gotta say this too, from one of my favorite songs of yours that actually I feel like ties into what you just said. How you claim in Phoenix, you ain't from here, you ain't from the dirt. I'm in Phoenix. We played it on our Fucks With Them Fridays, man. That song is hard. And bro, what was the occasion where you're wearing that suit, man? Were you at a wedding or like a...
the dress up suit?
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Some little my player
we'll put
shit.
up the picture, man.
Some little player shit. Oh, yeah, that was my cousin's wedding, bro. Okay, hell yeah.
Oh, it was your cousin's wedding?
It was my cousin's wedding.
I said it was a quinceañera or a wedding.
Yeah, it was my cousin's wedding. You know what I mean? I was like, man, I got to get fly, get dressed up real quick. I don't really dress up like that unless it's like promotion, graduation, or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's gotta
some
be a
type
reason.
of something. Yeah, so I was like, man, I'm about to look fly as fuck. You know what I mean?
Mission accomplished, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, I can rock all types of styles. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Love it. No stylist.
Byron, can I make one suggestion as a fan?
Okay, let's hear it. Yeah.
We need like a daily or like a weekly vlog, because how do you go from talking about like a Phoenix? This will probably be a legendary beef talked about within the next 20 years. Like, this was a moment. Like, let's not like slide that under the rug, right? But then you talk about going like and dressing fly for a wedding, like.
Dude, he's versatile.
the
life, that's how transition, bro. We need a weekly vlog, dog.
For sure.
We need a weekly vlog on that.
For sure, man. I'm very versatile with it, man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I could go all types of ways with it, man. Like I said, I used to be like a little ladies man. You know what I mean? The bitches that love me. You know what I mean? Like, I really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just. I dress like a regular Maryvale nigga, but I could dress up too. You know what I mean? I could get all fly and
for
shit,
any occasion.
Any occasion, whatever it is, you know.
Oh yeah.
Damn, now I'm thinking that would have been a good segment. What you wearing to various functions?
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yo,
I definitely want to do a video dressed up. You know what I mean? On some Scarface shit.
Yeah, it was very Scarface. Yeah, it was very Al Pacino,
dope.
dude.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Dude, I'm trying to talk. I might start sweating just talking about this song because it's so intense. I think the beat alone burns like 500 calories a minute, dude. But 602 Swarm, dude.
Oh, okay.
That shit's hard.
Yeah, that's a hard track, man.
You could be running on a treadmill, dude. You break that damn treadmill, dude. That's when you start outpacing and fall off, dude. That shit is crazy, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How'd that one come together, dude? Everyone just going nuts on that thing.
Yeah, shout out my boy Zarkan, bro. He's already popping. He gets like almost 300,000 monthly listeners on Spotify.
Shit.
He's really living off this music shit. You know,
dude.
My boy's really getting to it. That's his face reveal. He hasn't done a music video, but he's done like these all these songs, you know, with like popping like artists that do that type of music. I want to say it's like scream rap or something. You know?
Okay.
That type of genre. But yeah, so he just reached out to me, bro. I actually met him at a show I was at, and he was like, "Hey, you're 602Byron, right?" And then we just kind of got to talking. He was like, "All right, man, y'all do music, this and that." And we just became cool, you know, and he invited me to the studio. He had that track ready for me. And to be honest, I freestyled it, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
Freestyle that shit?
I went in there faded, fucking drunk as fuck. No cap. No, like no cap.
Let it rip?
Yeah, bro. I swear to God, like I literally, bro had bought like a pack of beers and I was just sipping there trying to just vibe, listen to the beat, and I literally just went in there and that's what came out, bro. I swear I freestyled that whole thing.
Really?
No cap.
Damn, man.
Freestyled that whole thing. And that's why it's so raw, you know what I mean? Because I just in there and just, you know what I mean?
So it's called scream rap. I didn't even realize that was like its own thing because it gave off a very like Suicide Boys kind of vibe to it, like with the
that's
beat,
the type of music,
like that kind of
Yeah,
that shit's fire though.
And the music video was crazy for sure too, because it was like all his people showed up and sold out, bro. You know what I mean? And the bro put himself on fire for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you see the video,
that's right.
Yeah, man, that shit was badass.
It's a kind of rap song that makes you want to mosh. You know what I mean? Like you don't always get that. Like it makes you want to mosh.
Yeah, we have another song coming too that's even harder than that one, bro. And same thing with this one. I freestyled it too, but it's fire. You know what I mean? And it's coming soon, bro. It's called Back Up, but it's coming soon, bro.
Ooh, we're gonna have to get a little sneak peek of that one because you already got my attention.
Yeah, for sure. That one's more like like a female could twerk to it too. It's more like a club banger too, but it's also a razor. You
with
know
that
what I mean?
Screaming like that.
Yeah, bro. Like it's crazy because we put a Little John sample on it.
Oh, get out of it!
It's like let's go. I know it's hard, bro. Fuck.
Imagine the twerk mosh pit at the next 602Byron show.
That's what I'm saying.
That's gonna be a sight to see, dude, in a circle. Yeah. All right, we got to get into City Lit, dude.
Let's go.
There's a lot to talk about. Because, dude, when I saw this one, dude, Dom and I were just like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it was different.
It was different, dude. Like, because you've got videos in the same genre, but dude, there's just something about that one. The number one question, song's incredible, but for the video, dude, what the fuck was that gas station attendant doing when you fucking pulled up?
You know what's crazy?
As you call it, run and gun to film this video, dude. He must have thought the Taliban was out there, dude.
Right.
It was crazy, dude.
No, it's so crazy, bro.
It's now, but
we didn't even mean to shoot at the gas station. What happened was we were supposed to go to this mountain called South Mountain. We're supposed to drive up there, but it closed.
Up Central?
Yeah, it closed. I mean, we knew the gate code, but the fucking park rangers caught us and we had to come back down.
The little booth right there.
Yeah, so we knew the code to get in, whatever, but they changed it now. We don't know. But so we had to go back down, right? We had a whole bunch of cars with us. We're like, fuck, where would it go? And we're like, fuck it, let's just meet up at this. I think it was like a Chevron or some shit. Yeah. I was like, let's just meet up at the gas station real quick, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. So we pull up to the gas station. Everybody's there, and my boy Core, shout out Core, Valley Club Records. We're there. He's like, let's just shoot a scene here. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let's just shoot a scene right here. You know what I mean? While we're waiting to figure it out.
Crazy.
Yeah, so that's all that happened. We just shot it there. You know what I mean? It was random as fuck, and it came out hard as fuck, though, to be honest.
Even from the paid in full intro, I love the game.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit got and it was like the slow scene. I was like, I felt that shit in my plums. Dude.
Yeah, I made that I made that song specifically for me and my boy Southmate, because at the time, I wasn't really popping like that, but I really felt like I had the city lit. Like, I had a couple songs out, and I was like, man,
you been buzzing.
Yeah, so I was like, I've been popping, so I was like, fuck it, like, I felt like I had the city lit, and I was just talking my shit, bro. You know what I mean? And that song, I didn't think it, like, that was one of the songs I didn't think was gonna do like that. It was because it happened so quick. I made that song like a day, real quick, like, and I sent it to bro, and then he did his part. And I was like, okay, this is hard. And then the video just came out crazy. I was like, holy
last
shit.
I saw 23,000 views.
Yeah, it's like 23,000. Yeah, it's doing good.
So how do you film that? I think you touched on it a little bit at the beginning of the interview. You mentioned run and gun. Like, do you literally, you just pull up, you're flexing like that.
Yeah,
what, 5-10 minutes, and then you're out of there?
Yeah, for real.
Because someone's gonna call the cops at some point, someone immediately.
Yeah,
but you got 5-10 minutes to shoot.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy. That's a hustle, dude. Like, I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah, it is.
like, even that, dude. Like,
Yeah.
people are like, oh, I can't film a music video. You're like, dude, you literally
Prove it.
Plan B pulled up to a Chevron,
Yeah, 'cause-
showed out, and made a crazy video.
Yeah, and
out of
then
it, dude.
literally like after that, we had threw a kickback at the homegirl's house, and that's where the second scene comes in.
Oh,
We're at the
yeah,
house.
okay.
Everybody came there, and we turned I blacked out that night, bro. I blacked out that night. I don't
Once the
remember
red
shit.
lights turned on. in the
Yeah,
place,
you know
it
what I
was
mean? I was sipping some of that Casa Fricos, and I was gone, bro.
Casa Frico.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah, so that night it was lit, bro. I got faded as
Man.
fuck.
How could you not
The
after that
movie.
video?
Yeah,
dude?
bro.
That shit was hype.
It was
dude.
lit, bro. It
This is
was
within
lit.
When you
range
gonna
shit.
go-
This is the backstory, dude,
Yeah,
Yeah,
of that
bro,
music
for
video.
sure. I wish I had behind the scenes on that one, bro. That was fucking. That,
That
was a
was
movie,
crazy.
man. It was just
That's some
crazy.
extra content we'd pay for.
Yeah,
Right,
100%,
Yeah, right?
602
We talked about that
OnlyFans.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I had a question for you. So visually, a lot of your stuff is run and gun.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of the times of the songs that you mentioned, some of the process of how you made it seems very similar to that. Is that
Mhm.
correct, or
Oh, yeah.
is,
Yeah,
or is there
every-
more thought process?
Like there's certain songs. Like I would say, AZ Prodigies was one of the songs
Gonna
that.
talk about that one next.
That one is like a song I took not that long, maybe like a week to write, but because I wanted to, I had this idea, and it's crazy because a lot of people think it's a newer song. I made that song in February of last year, and I just held on to it though. I didn't
shit.
put it out because I knew that was like a special song, you know. And I had an idea. I was like, I want to shout out all these Arizona artists.
Mouthful of
and-
gold like I'm Merkham.
Yeah, like, you know what I
Chief
mean?
like I'm J-Rob.
Yeah, and you know, fucking fight demons like I'm Sugar Sean.
Dude,
He's not even a
Sugar
rapper,
Sean
but-
one is sick,
you know,
dude.
so
Yes.
I just wanted to shout out all these Arizona prodigies, you know what I'm saying, that were putting on for Arizona, you know? And I just kind of how it came along, and then just that when I made that song, bro, it was a one take. It was one,
One take Timmy?
It was one take. Literally one take, bro, and that's how it came out. You know what I mean? And I just left it like that, one take, and it just
Yeah.
came out hard as fuck. I was like, okay, but I held on to it, bro, because I knew that one was special, and I didn't post it for a while. I dropped other songs, you know. I just knew that one was special, you know. And then I made a video with my boy Wally, and then I dropped it.
Down
And right
there
now,
at Tempe-
that's probably my top song right now.
Yeah.
Is AZ Prodigies.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You
a dope
you
track.
down there at Tempe Town Lake for that video? Yeah.
Tempe Town Lake, and I was in
Looked like it was
Maryvale. I was also in Maryvale,
Maryvale?
in the VGs. You see the brown buildings and shit, and the
Oh,
alleyway.
okay.
That's
Okay.
Maryvale. you know
Oh,
what I
it
mean?
is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I put both.
Yeah.
I kind of put both, like, you know, because I thought the Tempe Town Lake was dope scene.
It's a good scenery.
Yeah,
it was like raining.
It looked like it was like
and
I was gonna say it looked
yeah.
monsoony because there was like lightning
Yeah.
in the background. In
Yeah,
one scene.
yeah,
That
it was
shit was
dope.
hard, dude. It worked
was
out,
crazy
dude.
how it happened. It was like all meant to be, bro. The way we shot it, cause like me and Wally, we had shot some shit the day before, and then we were like, oh fuck, we need to shoot some shit like I forgot what he said. I forgot. I don't know. We need to shoot like different scenes or some shit. And so the next day we went and we shot him, and it was like raining, it was like thundery, lightning and shit. And I was like, yo, this is fucking hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it came out dope as fuck. Shout out my boy Wally.
Yeah. Fuck, great song, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hell yeah.
From the 602, man.
Okay.
You had the
hell yeah.
Cutie Pie sample,
dude.
the Zapp and Roger vibe on that one. Cutie Pie. I mean, it's just like that to me was a dope track. But I guess a feature that we've seen common, if you can kind of talk about him a little bit, is AB Cashin. Y'all seem to do a lot of work together, man. Talk to me about your guys' relationship.
I mean, shit, yeah. Me and bro did shit. I met bro through the song. We did the Mini Cooper. We did a mini. He reached out to
That's
me.
a bang.
He was showing me love and shit. Yeah, we've been doing music and shit. Only thing is like me and bro, I don't know. Me and bro kind of fell off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
On some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll definitely get into it. But you know, I thought bro was my brother. You feel me? And that fool did some snake shit. You know what I'm saying? And we don't fuck with snakes over here. You know what I'm saying? Snakes get stepped on.
Sometimes
You
it be
feel
the
me?
ones closest to you, they say.
You
know
feel
what I
me?
mean?
So yeah, so like it ain't even like, you know, me trying to diss on him because I don't speak on it. But I mean he does. He goes around telling motherfuckers stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know, if you meet me, I'm a real solid individual. I'm a real solid homie, bro. I would never stab you in the back, you know what I'm saying? And people just not like that. They just not built like that, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And me and him were doing a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people I came up in this music shit, I kind of fell off with, bro. Right now, I'm like in this journey right now where I'm like at the point where it's like, I'm losing motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I'm losing motherfuckers that wasn't solid like that,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? But me, bro, I could lose a homie, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, because at the end of the day, I'm always have me. And I really just met bro last year, you know what I'm saying? So like
y'all made an impact together in that time.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, and it's like, yeah, you feel me? Like, I don't know, it's a little weird and shit, you know, kind of like it's fresh too. Nobody really knows.
Wow.
Because I don't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna.
That's the high road though. That's
you
the
know
way to
feel me?
handle it.
But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, I do want to let it be known. You feel me? I do want to let it be known. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, I don't fuck with bro. You know what I'm saying? And that fool did some foul shit with me and my manager. You feel me? Like on some snake shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit that we won't play around. You know what I mean? So
you seem like the type of guy it's hard to overcome that once you cross that barrier.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure, bro. You know what I mean? Because like I said, if I'm solid with you, you know, I expect you to be the same with me. You know what I mean? And once I see you a fake, once I see you a phony or you know a snake or whatever, I'm gonna cut you off and you're gonna get stepped on. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like that. You know, that's with like a homie. I could be with homies for 10 years. You know what I mean? And you put some shit like that, man. You know what I mean? It's fuck you from now on. You know what I mean?
So, no fool me twice. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like,
one time.
especially now where I'm at, I'm like, all right, once I get bigger, you know what I'm saying? Then that whoever it is could fucking do me even worse. You know
it's a good habit to have now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's good to cut the people off that do the little grimy little fake shit, you know what I mean, off right now. So when I get bigger, they can't pull no dumb shit.
Yeah,
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Snake
when
shit's
I
got
get
commas in it, multiple commas.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what becomes a real problem.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just, you know what I mean? It's whatever with it now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
all right.
Does that affect how you meet the next people that are going to possibly come into your life, whether if it's mutually beneficial or if it's just more of like a fan? Do you walk different now with when things like that happen throughout your career?
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Now I'm a little more cautious about who I bring up with me. You know what I mean? And because I feel like a lot of people now are just starting to use me because I'm getting on this wave or I'm getting on this motion that I'm having. And I feel like they just use me until it use me when it benefits them. But once it starts benefiting them or once they get to a level where they feel they could do it on their own, they you know what I mean, they pull some dumb shit or they just, you know what I mean, kind of like separate or, you know, because I've had that happen a lot, honestly, recently and throughout this whole process of the music. And yeah, I noticed that like a lot of people just start falling off when they don't need you no more, when they have their own thing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, me, bro, I try to put on everybody and I try to show love to everybody. So now it's kind of like, I don't show that much love no more, you know? And it's like, I'm kind of getting to that point where it's like, you know, I'm going to just do this shit for myself, you know what I mean? And before I was like really just trying to show love. Like even certain motherfuckers that I mentioned in that AZ Prodigies didn't show me love back, bro. And I you know, I put y'all in a fucking song. I shout y'all out, you know what I'm saying? I even try to have some of them come to the music video and really nobody really popped up. So I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm going to just do it myself. You know what I'm saying? So like,
damn.
So the thing is, I try to show love, bro. If people know me, I'm always show love first. But once I show love and you don't show me love back, then it's fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you know what I mean? Because I'm generally trying to fuck with you, but you want some weird shit. You know what I mean? So like now it's kind of like I don't show that much love. You know what I mean? But I try to. You know what I'm saying? I try to, but it's kind of hard because like I don't know people's real intentions. I don't know what motherfuckers got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's kind of hard to show that love now. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, man, and that's, you know, one of the reasons we wanted you on is not only for people, you know, who watch the show to hear your story and journey, man, but we felt the authenticity, the genuineness in you. Like, again, when you know, you agreed to come on the show, man, I know I was stoked. All of us were like, man, we're actually getting the boy on, man, because you just have this presence about you. You're a staple here in the hip hop community, man. You're doing big things, man. What's next for you, man? What are you working on, and what could the people expect from you?
Yeah, man. So shit, I got another EP coming on the way, bro. You know what I mean? So I got another EP coming on the way. I got this one song, bro, with my boy Trap Sav. That's a fucking banger, man.
Okay.
That's like been my favorite song now for like I'm gonna say like 2-3 months we've had it. But it's it's got a sample of the Love Me by Lil Wayne.
Oh,
Drake,
wow.
Man. Long as my bitch, bro. Yeah, this fucking song is fire,
dude.
bro.
Oh shit, dude.
Man, it's fire, bro. So you know, be on the lookout for that. I'm trying to get some more big features. You know what I mean? And I really, honestly, I can't tell you too much because I really don't plan things a lot. I really just let things happen the way it's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? God puts everything in my way the way it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? And I just trust the process. You know what I mean? I didn't know I was gonna do none of this. I didn't know the way it was supposed to go, and I just kind of go with it day by day. You know, and try to get every opportunity I can. You know what I mean? Try to you know, I don't know. I'm trying to get some merch going as well. So I got some merch coming on the way. You know, some merch. Just trying to get the business side of things going as well. You know what I mean? The music and everything. But yeah, I mean, you know, I can't really say too much. I just, you know, I just expect big things. You know what I mean? Just stay tuned. You know what I mean? I like to hit motherfuckers and be and then be like, damn, he just did that. You know what I mean? Or keep them wondering. You know what I mean?
That shit with Cap G, dude.
Or you know
what?
You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, that sounds like us, guys.
Yeah, we like that motto.
Yeah, just kind of keep going, you know, just keep going. Because once I feel like if you plan things, it don't always go the way it's supposed to, you know.
Yeah, you got a system. You got a system, and that's almost better too. It's like you can have a plan, but your plan, like, what do they say? Everyone's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. Yeah, you've got a system that you can withstand getting hit in the mouth. It doesn't matter. It just you just keep it rolling, dude.
Yeah, always.
That's it's a lot stronger, dude.
Got to, bro. You know what I mean? Especially in this line of business, you know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be a lot of downfalls, a lot of people you fall off with, whatever. But just gotta keep pushing. You know what I mean? Just fucking don't give up, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I got so far in a year. Watch me in 3 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying,
sir.
Dude?
Like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna just keep pushing.
Man,
got me fired up over here, dude. It
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Run through a brick wall, right?
I was like, literally, you could be doing it by yourself, dude.
Yeah.
You could have no one there with you. You'd still be doing it. That's what's cool about it.
Yeah,
man.
and it's like, because I've always been like that, bro. I'm the oldest, you know what I'm saying? So I've always been like, you know, I got no dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had my step pops, but you know what I mean, like, not the majority of my life, you know what I mean? He's cool and shit, like, shout out my step pops and shit, but him and my mom weren't together like that. You know, so I really was just me and my own man. And I had to learn this shit by myself and get this shit by myself, you know? So I really pushed for me and my siblings, you know what I mean? And my kid, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna stand on mine always at all times, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna make sure to keep this shit going, you know what I mean?
Man, hey. Listen, Byron, we hope, you know, we know you've been on other podcasts, man, done interviews. We hope this was a good experience for you, bro.
Sure,
like, we've been riding with you from the beginning. We're going to continue to follow you, keep up with your progress, your success, man. And we appreciate you coming on.
Oh, yeah, that's love. I appreciate y'all having me, bro.
Dude,
real shit.
It's been an honor, man. I mean, just the shit we talked about here alone, I can't wait to see what you got coming, dude. You know we'll be tapped in.
Yes.
We'll definitely be popping out at a show soon, so we can't wait, dude. We'll stay tapped in, dude.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you coming on.
Hell yeah, I appreciate everybody, man. For everybody that's tuning in, you know what I mean? All my boys are here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Follow them, show them some love. You know what I mean? Comment, all that. Come on, let's get it.
Let's run up the numbers. Drew,
let's run it up.
Drew, what you got for the boy?
Yeah. And we're celebrating Byron's birthday.
Oh,
yeah. Happy birthday. Let's go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Made sure we got him a card.
Yes, sir.
Champagne.
Yes, sir. Champagne. Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, we didn't come empty. We did not come empty.
Yeah, that's love. Yeah, hell yeah. Big 23. Let's get it.
Byron, you are truly... If I had to put you as like compared to an iconic person, like just the way you carry yourself and the talent and just, I feel like there's really good things ahead of you. I feel like you could be like the Canelo of rap. Just
Canelo
that's
sounds like a riff-raff line. Rap game Canelo.
Yeah, that's hard, bro.
No, that's crazy.
Honestly, man, the way you carry yourself, you're so confident, but at the same time, like you keep it humble, you just keep it genuine, and even the things that like, you know, stuff we don't really like to talk about drama and stuff like that, but the fact that you did it in such a grace way where you didn't do it like in such a negative connotation. I was like, this is just what happened. This is my version of it. And this is how I went about it. And honestly, man, like you're truly a first class gentleman just in that aspect of like the way you do business, the way you carry yourself, man. So honestly, man, a lot of respect to you, dog.
Appreciate that, bro. That's love. Thank you. Hell yeah.
Hit that outro music, Drew. Let's send it.
Send it, dude.
I ain't gon' front, I know I fucked up and I hurt you first. And even though you tried, trust me, know I made it worse. Even though we always tried, I know it'll never work. We've had this love since we was young, it's now to the 30. We've been in love since we was kids, but now I never love you. You let another nigga fucking, now I'll never fuck you. And even though I try for real, I know I never trust you. It's fuck whatever that we had, cause now it's really fuck you. It's fuck that girl, but dog, I'm grateful for my fucking daughter. I do this shit for my little baby, she always have a father. Cause I ain't had my fucking dad, but bitch, I'm still a baller. So many times when I was broke.